Mm. Hey, yo, what's up, Trader Goldie? Man. Mm. 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 I mean, at this point, it don't matter. At this point, it don't matter, man. Got stopped out. Yeah, like, dude, I don't get it. Man, honestly, at this point, I really just don't. I ain't gonna lie, man. That kind of man, man. Hmm, man. Okay. Mm. Mm. Yeah, pisses me off. Mm. And it's always like that for some fucking reason, I guess. Ah, okay. You said hopefully we won't get a repeat of yesterday. Mm-mm. I mean, I feel like I'm trading in the direction of the market. I mean, we got this big move down. Shit, I feel like it should be shorting, but maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe the bulls are just more aggressive than usual. Mm. All right, man. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I don't know on this one. Hmm. If it breaks back above that trend line, if it closes back above that trend line, I'm gonna close this out. Man, I don't want no damn reset. And that's a big one right there. That's a big one. Rest in peace, anybody that can't type fast. That's a big one. I mean, this should be it. This should be it on gold. I should at least get those first targets hit. I mean, this has to be it. Gold, you better not do it. Thank you. Damn. Damn. Thank you. Okay, let's look at Nasdaq. Gold has definitely been playing my heart today. I don't know why she's doing that, but mm, mm, mm. Feel free to continue to go down and hit those levels. Feel free to do that. Those targets. Feel free to do that. You don't need to actually fill this limit. I'm actually pretty good with what I gotten so far. Okay. Oh shit! Shit! I didn't even realize that my target got hit. Okay, I didn't realize that. Cool. Hmm. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. Hey, what's up, Investor Z? What's up? And shit, I would. Shit, I would. One of the things that I definitely happen to start to accept are red days. Uh, Kind of like what we talked about last night. With gold, I can accept a loss because I mean, if I'm red, I'm wrong. Nasdaq, there's just no way. I can't accept red days on Nasdaq just because of just the unnecessary. You just don't know, man, with that Nasdaq. I mean, this was a good move down. Uh, but I mean, it was a lot of pain to get that move. I mean, the Bears they had to endure a lot to get this move down, and it's just unacceptable. But with gold, I'm definitely finding it easier just to accept that okay, I was wrong here, and look for the next trade and not throwing a tantrum and revenge trading and stuff like that and blowing the account. Yeah, that's definitely true. Trader Golded. That's definitely true. They take the loss and they look for the next trade. Let's see if the scaling will work. I think. Well, okay. So obviously, the reason why I got into this trade was uh, where we're getting to this trend line or this trend channel, and I don't think that the bulls are going to be able to pop it. Now, hopefully, they can just fail here. That would be nice. But and come back into this channel and hit these targets. But yeah, that would be nice, gold, if you were to do that. Nice. You know, honestly, the one thing, and this is the main reason why I counter trend trade a lot, because the one thing that I consistently see happen, consistently, is when you're short or when you're trading with the market. I mean, yeah, obviously trading with the trend is your friend, all that. But for whatever reason, you get these legs like this. You get these legs like this. And these are the legs that I'm always trying to catch because they're just so impulsive and they always go back to your break even before they do this crap. And these are the legs, like it literally goes back to your break even, or it always finds a way to come back to areas of supply or whatever side of the market. And then it continues down. There we go, baby. Oh, okay. And this thing almost stopped me out. And y'all know I got a big stop on this account. So, I mean, this thing literally almost stopped me out. And these are the legs I'm always trying to catch because I can be just done with. But like I said, it'd just be nice like if you kind of get this kind of action whenever I'm fighting against the trend, instead of I'm going with the trend and I get these random legs. But you know what? Let me take that back because it wasn't random. I mean, it literally bounced at the bottom of this channel. It literally bounced at the bottom of this channel. So I can't call it random. They literally bought it off the bottom of this channel. We had a false breakout. I kind of figured that it was going to fail back into the channel, but just this random stop drop. There we go, baby. There we go. No, get your ass back in. No, no, no. Get your ass back in that channel. Damn it. Get your ass back in that channel. Get the bulls trying to bite off that channel, man. Oh my God, the break even. The only trader at night. Oh shit, did we just have news or something? Get your ass back in that damn channel. I'm still looking for Santiago's level at 282. I wouldn't be surprised if we get that because that's what Santiago was looking for last night. Was 282. Get your ass back in that channel. Yeah. You know what, Trader Goldie, that is a cognitive dissonance for me right now, though. I mean, the trades are definitely easier. I mean, I guess you do get these pops like this. And honestly, like I said, I prefer to catch these legs versus trading with the trend. But all right, let's see if my stop is supposed to come down. And for whatever reason, is not. I don't want to. I don't want. Man, oh my God, man. All right. So my stop didn't come down, and I don't understand. Like, oh my God, come on, stop doing this to me. Why the hell? Okay, so why is my stop not coming down? Why? All right, so I got this correctly. If it touches 61 ticks, my stop is supposed to trail 2 points, 2 ticks behind. Why did it not stop come down? Why did the stop didn't come down? That is so frustrating. All right, man. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I gotta walk. I gotta step away from the screen for like 2 seconds, yo. That's crazy, man. All right. All right. Okay, man. I gotta figure this out because that's just I didn't do it last night and it didn't do it today. I don't know. You know what, man? All right. You don't work, you get deleted. You don't work, you get deleted. All right. Uh all right. So like 61 and 2. Okay. That is so frustrating, man. That's frustrating. I mean, it's one thing. It's frustrating that it literally misses the target by 2 ticks, and for whatever reason, it seems like I miss my target by 2 ticks a lot, or at least the first time it comes down is missing the target by 2 ticks. So to fix that issue, I have a trailing stop that once it gets to 61 ticks, my stop is supposed to come down and follow it 2 ticks behind 61 ticks. And it's going to follow it until either it hits my target or it pulls back and hits my stop. Because I guess that's way better than having it come all the way back to my break even just for a second, go at my first target. Because what I could be doing, and the reason why that first target is so important, is if I can get that first target hit, if it does pull back to, the area that I was already in, I can re-enter, and make some more money. But Okay, let me look at the. I mean, okay, so this is obviously the market is going down. Uh, Obviously the overall trend is bearish. We're making lower highs. We're making lower lows. So the bullish side is not the side to trade on, but the bulls are being very aggressive. They're holding. They're definitely holding the line. They are. Uh, yeah, the bears are definitely holding the line here. Excuse me. Or are the bulls for whatever reason? Even though I mean all their efforts are going to be for naught. I mean, they would definitely need a bullish candle to break this structure, and it just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. And yet the bulls are just holding it. Hmm. He says the EU prepares a trade proposal for the US to steer momentum into talks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, the market is waiting for these trade deals to be completed, and they're just going to react as they come in. That's why the markets are holding up the way that they are right now. My God. Oh my. Uh, Gold. So the markets are just basically reacting to as the news as it comes out, it's going to pop and drop and just consolidate in a defined range. I mean, as long as price doesn't pop up above this trend line, pull back and find support, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to make a tough decision about closing this position. I will say that this week has definitely been tough, man. It's definitely been tough. It's definitely been tough. Mm. All right. Yeah, I don't particularly care for the consolidation right now because that would suggest that depending on what side the market breaks out, it's going to use the stops to fuel higher, lower. Okay. All right, man. All right. Okay. All right. All right. I'm preparing for. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna let it come all the way and hit my stop like that. Obviously, but mm, uh, man. Mm, mm. All right. So I think this is probably so. Obviously, what I'm going through right now is frustration. I hate the fact that I keep finding myself in situations where the market is missing my freaking target. I hate that shit. Um, and then on top of that, when I have things, systems in place to prevent stuff like that from happening, that doesn't work. So it just makes it feel like this is attacking me because it's like, well, what else could have done? I mean, I literally put things in place so stuff like this doesn't happen. And when those countermeasures don't work, and then a green trade turns to red and possibly being stopped out, it's like, so what the hell? It makes it feel like I'm being attacked, even though that's not necessarily true. But that's how it feels. Okay, so okay, I don't know what the hell is going on. Is is the Brave browser behind? Man, that's crazy. Anyway, having a green trade turn red and potentially stopping me out. It doesn't hit my confidence. It just makes it kind of makes it feel like it's a luck thing because it was like, what's the odds of that? This kind of feels like the odds are against me. Like, what's the odds of that? I mean, it could have just hit my target, but it chose not to. It didn't hit my target, and then it comes back and stops me out. And I think this is probably why I started because in my mind, I'm thinking this is why you counter the trend because of things like this, because of these pit stops that the market likes to make before completing it. Because this is annoying. Like, this is literally annoying to me. This is literally annoying me. Mm. That's, yeah, dude, I get tired of that shit, man. Smith just sent me a message saying that the Bears don't want it enough. That's obviously true. They don't want it. These Bears don't want it. All right, man. All right. Okay. All right, man. What's up, Santiago? What's up? I think that was some trade deal news. Alfred yeah, Alfred said that the EU prepares a trade proposal for the US to steer momentum into talks. So the EU is proposing a trade. I mean, it makes sense. Honestly, everybody everybody has access to the US economy. But for whatever reason, there are countries that doesn't allow the US into their economy. I really do, I mean, with the United States being the colonizing entity that it is, it's interesting that that wasn't something that was already in place. I mean, we've already integrated United States military bases in several parts of this world already. I'm surprised that, yeah, I was surprised that this wasn't something that was already done already. But this is what Trump is trying to accomplish, is to open up the world for global trade, for real global trade. Because like I said, everybody has access to the United States economy, the biggest consumer base in the world next to China. And we don't have access to other people's or other countries' economy. China, it seems like Asian countries, especially, tries to keep things traditional and doesn't allow outside influences into their quote unquote bubble. And depending on what happens, that's going to change. Honestly, I'm surprised that with Japan and the state that it's in, where it has a larger aging demographic than a younger one, obviously in their culture, uh, they take care of their elderly and keep them alive for as long as possible. Um, Correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of the elderly come and live with the younger family and get quote unquote taken care of until it's their time to go. Or at least traditionally that's how it's supposed to work. Obviously, it's not going to work like that in all situations, but um, they have an aging demographic. They don't have a lot of young people, and so I'm surprised that Japan didn't allow this already a long time ago. But that's not my business to even care about. But I read something to where it was saying that Japan is having a hard time trying to sell its debt in the form of bonds. They're having a hard time finding buyers for their bonds because of their demographics. So, um, not gonna lie, man. Gold kind of, man, man, mm, mm, yeah. Mm. 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 I mean, shit. I traded with the trend. I thought the trend was my friend, and it just showed me that it wasn't. Looks like we're trading in a triangle right now. I mean, I know that overall is bullish. Overall, we're bullish, but right now this is a bearish leg. It's definitely bearish, but we're definitely trading in a triangle right now. Hmm. So I guess both sides of the market is trying to break because whoever gets to the triangle first and we see that break, then we know which direction the market wants to go. I mean, overall, I mean, with this bullishness, we had a big pop up on gold. We had a big range breakout. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh wow. I did not pay attention to that. They missed filling that gap. That gap is 229, 329 to fill that gap. It missed it by 7 points. Hmm. Yeah. Shit. And Trader Golded. He is holding TikTok hostage though. TikTok is worse than the atomic bomb because of what it's done to society, at least here in the United States. It really made mental illness a fad, a fashion statement. It literally has made being mentally ill a fashion statement. And that's just so dangerous. We lost an entire generation to TikTok. Just imagine that. Just think about that. Worse than a nuclear bomb. That's what TikTok did. We lost a whole generation to mental illness. We have a whole generation that doesn't know what gender they are. They don't want to have sex. They don't want to have kids. And they just want to go out and just do random shit. That's what TikTok did. I'm surprised that it was even allowed to go as, I mean, once it entered into the US market, I'm surprised that this was allowed to even continue, in my opinion, because of how dangerous it is and the damage that it has done. And just like Trump said, I mean, shit, honestly, TikTok is priceless. You can't put a dollar value on TikTok because of the amount of money, the amount of growth, how people and businesses projected themselves into different realities. I mean, TikTok is literally the ultimate weapon, priceless. Trump said it's worth trillions of dollars. In my opinion, is worth more than that because your businesses have easily reached that 6, 7, 9 figure mark utilizing TikToks to sell their products. And if an everyday man can do that, just imagine what a government backed by unlimited funding and marketing and pushing quote unquote agendas out into the algorithm, what they can do. TikTok is a weapon in disguise of a fun application. And we know that it's a weapon because obviously in China, their version, Red Note, is totally different. It teaches life skills. It makes every member of society a functional member of society. You got kids learning how to cook, learning how to, like, they got them outside in the wilderness, at least what these videos suggest. Got them learning life skills, get them addicted to hard work instead of being sloths, keeping them humble. Mm. You know, Santiago, I stopped actually. I kind of cut social media off. I think it was this week where I've made a rule to where I don't look at. Well, I don't have TikTok downloaded on my phone anymore. I used to, but the only reason why I downloaded TikTok is because I kind of wanted to see the election reactions. I wanted to see that. That was entertaining for a very long time. But then after that, I see how addictive it is. I see why TikTok is very effective at what it does because it almost caught me. If I didn't have the mental fortitude to realize what was happening, I would have got caught up in it. And I'm not even going to sit here and say that that's not the truth because I was like, damn, I'm scrolling, flipping through it. I look up, it's an hour gone. And then once I saw that it was like an hour, I was like, dude, the hour didn't even feel like it went by. It didn't feel like an hour went by. So I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to keep it for what I need it for. And I'm moving on. Well, I mean, I guess it's obvious. I mean, the Bears don't want it. So, I mean, I guess it's obvious that the Bears are going to eventually give up on this. And we should see the market. I mean, we should see the market, I guess, shoot higher, I guess. The Bears just don't want it, man. Mm. Mm. I mean, this is definitely bearish structure, but this is definitely bearish. This is definitely bearish right here. And the Bears just don't seem to want to follow through on this. We're definitely in a bearish channel. We're making lower highs, lower lows. It just seems like they don't want it. 95. Uh, Man, you know what, man? Mm. Yeah, it's definitely been one of those weeks, Santiago. I mean, Nasdaq, shit. I don't even want to look at ES. I'm pretty sure that's not moving at all either. I mean, if you have gold chopping around, Nasdaq chopping around, shit. I doubt the ES is doing anything at this point. And we already know. I mean, we got a range right here on the Nasdaq. We all know that once we get this range, there's going to be an expansion somewhere. And we've got a bullish move into a range. So we should expect for another leg higher here. Rally, base, rally. We got a bullish move into a range. And so we could see R4. We could see the highs of yesterday's high. That could be where the market is trying to target, maybe 545 right here for this head and shoulders pattern potentially. People probably taking profits at 545. All right, so we'll see if this is where the market is trying. I'm pretty sure we'll probably get like 540 or something like that. Actually, I'm just going to reduce this. I mean, I'm gonna reduce this. Uh, mm. Yeah, dude. I mean, it ain't shit. The market ain't giving nobody nothing easy today. And shit, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy today. I'm glad that today is Gym Friday for me. This is my half day in the gym. I just go for a run and just finish up a couple of sets on some. Just finish up a couple of sets. Mentally, I'm mentally frustrated at this point, and I'm using a lot of resources thinking about what I could have done differently today. And honestly, I don't think it was me. I don't think it was my trading. It was just a couple of things that were out of my control that happened, and yeah, it was just out of my control. Both sides of the market is being extremely stubborn, extremely stubborn. Yeah, Alfred is really good at playing the range. I feel that I align with what Investor Z says. It just takes up a lot of mental resources to get out, to get in, because you're obviously that voice in your head is saying, well, what if this is the time it breaks out and you're just getting out? Blah, 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 blah. I mean, shit, you're already going through all the emotions that traders go through. You're trying to suppress that. That takes up a lot of mental resources. And then playing the range, you don't know when it exactly is going to break out. And you're just taking highs and lows and highs and lows. You just don't know. Well, okay, actually, you know what? Let me say this, because I'm kind of speaking from, I guess, an amateur place. When we get a breakout, it always pulls back. So you know what? I think this is probably a learnable and teachable moment right now. When you get a range breakout, it always pulls back into the range first. So even if it does push up Hmm. Damn gold. Okay. All right. Eh, This is why I countered the trend. This is why I counter, but uh damn, dude. Damn. All right, man. Like at this point, I'm tired. Mentally, I don't even want to. I don't even want to fight this anymore, or I don't want to care about it anymore. Because, I mean, at this point, and a lot of people say that trading the Nasdaq and gold don't do the same shit. They literally just did the same damn thing. They're literally doing the same thing right now. Literally. Wow. 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 Oh my god. Wow. You know what? Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. God damn, man. All right. Okay. All right, man. Mm. Shit, this range on freaking gold. Gold and Nasdaq are both doing the same thing. They're both doing the same thing. Popping. You know what? Whatever, man. Doing the same shit that gold's doing. Mm. Risk managers in the chat. Why the fuck does it keep doing that? 2926. Three oh eight four. Hmm. You said 238. Shit. Hey, yeah, that's a that's the pullback I was talking about. That was the pullback I was talking about. Let's see how far this shit goes. I mean, it's not the best entry. I wish I caught it when it was right here. So I mean, I'm leaving some points on the table, but uh, definitely leaving some money on the table. But I'm pretty confident that I should get hit. There we go, baby. There we go. There we go. God damn. That was the expansion I was talking about. We always see a breakout and that pullback. Like I said, that pullback trade is damn near a God plus setup. Yeah, I was actually thinking the same Griffin trade. I was thinking about 560 probably being the area or 545, 560. So that range between there. I'm thinking that's where the market wants to particularly go to. Mm. And that's how my stop's supposed to come up or down on my gold trade. So I'm completely hands off on the trade. There we go, baby. God damn. It was damn. I had to send Nasdaq that hey baby text because gold playing. Shit. But man, let's great fucking trade, man. Great trade. Great trade. And I love the fact that as soon as I corrected myself and got myself out of that mindset and got back to the charts, I mean, the market does the same shit. You find where it's consolidating, you don't have to chase it because once you see the breakout, all you have to do is trade the pullback and you'll get clean moves like that. And when you speak of the devil should show himself or herself or whatever itself. Getting back to the price action, I'm gonna take that as a win today because I noticed that I was in an emotional state. I lost sight of this on the Nasdaq because gold has straight been playing with me today for whatever reason. Gold has literally been playing with me. I don't know why, but it has. And like it keeps doing this shit and I might have to I'm probably going to get stopped out of this. Okay. uh, mm, mm, mm. Okay. Yo, gold is definitely testing me today. My patience has definitely been tested on gold today and it's frustrating, man. Like this shit is super frustrating right now. It is super frustrating. Mm. I mean, I was super green on this trade or on a lot of my trades today on gold. And then it's just these pops. And I was trading with the freaking trend today. Like, god damn. I mean, now the trend is bullish. I mean, it's obvious now we're making higher lows, but we still haven't taken out these highs, but we're making higher lows. So uh once it takes out my stop, if it takes out my stop, then and it holds above this high, well then that'll be officially a breakout on gold officially. You will make your higher lows and officially make a higher high. Mm. Mm. I will say that I guess I can't necessarily be too angry because I had an opportunity to get out right here and I chose not to. But then at the same time, my stop should have came down like it was supposed to because I'm supposed to be hands off. But Yeah, I still gotta I still gotta figure out like what the hell was even that? Like why my stop didn't come down? Why didn't it come down? Like why did it not come down? Hmm. I mean, how many double tops do you want to make, gold? I mean, figure that shit out. I mean, how many double tops are you gonna make? Just trying to trade like the Nasdaq today, man. Figure that shit out. But this is what I'm probably going to do. Uh, Towards the end of the stream, if gold is still doing this, I'm just gonna have to make the responsible decision and close out of it, and just come back later on tonight. You know, Alfred, I'm not fighting the trend on gold. I mean, the overall trend is bearish. I mean, this leg is now bullish, but well, I mean, if it breaks above this high, then yeah, the structure will be back bullish. But I'm not fighting it. I'm definitely trading with the trend. I mean, the overall trend. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I mean, depending on whichever side this market goes to, is going to be a big move. Whichever side it breaks out first, because like I said earlier, we're in a triangle range right now. We're in a triangle range. So whichever side it breaks out of first is going to be a parabolic move. It's going to be a stop fueled move. So obviously my bias is hopefully the bears will come through on this one. But Mhm. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Let me just take 2 minutes real quick. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. All right, man. You know what, man? You know what? It's just not gonna do the thing that I want it to do. Wow. Mm, wow. I mean, that wouldn't even, that would break me even for the day. Oh, that's fucking crazy. I would just break even for the day. Man, it's probably like right there too, man. You know, no shade or nothing, but if you're just gonna trade one MES or one MNQ contract, um, I don't think nobody got time for that. I mean, anybody can do that. I don't think that's why people are here. You know, honestly, I will say this because I'm listening to Ash. He has a lot of great things to say because they're all true. It's just implementing all that crap in real time, especially when emotions are high, and it just takes a lot of mental resources to stay calm. I will say this, man. Trading is definitely a mental sport. This is an e-sport for real. This is an e-sport. At least prop firm trading is e-sport. That was mentally draining. You know, honest, like, okay, and that's what I don't agree with. He's definitely not gonna blow that account trading like that. A 500 daily loss limit. He's only trading one MES or one MNQ contract and letting it play out. I mean, you shouldn't blow your account trading that way. But I don't think nobody's trying to trade like that for real. That's very similar to how if you had your own money, that's how you would trade. But uh, I definitely wouldn't trade that way in no prop account. Man, fuck it, man. Shit. Thank you. You just had to come back and touch my break even. You just had to. You just fucking had to. You just couldn't help yourself. I get it. I get it. You just couldn't help yourself. You had to touch my break even. Had to. You just couldn't live with the fact that and just instead of hitting that TP, you just had to come back. God damn. All right, man. To the break even too. God damn. The break even? Okay. Break even. Mm, mm, okay. All right, guys. I'm just gonna be here for 3 more minutes. I gotta get back to. I gotta get to work. Get ready for this meeting. Oh. Mm, mm. I think I'm gonna keep my stop where it's at. I'm gonna keep my stop where it's at. I mean, it could potentially come and try to tap at that 50 EMA. We could potentially see that. It could potentially hold this range right here. It could potentially hold this range. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for me today. I'm definitely going to reflect today. Definitely going to reflect. Yeah. Okay. But all right, we'll definitely come back later on tonight and we'll look for more ways to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody.